Hey, I hope you're good. It's Chris here from Sixth String Fingerpicking. Today we're learning how to play such a lovely fingerstyle arrangement of If You Leave Me Now by Chicago. For this one, we're in drop D tuning and we have a capo placed onto the 4th fret. If you want to grab yourself a copy of the guitar tab, you can get that down below. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Okay, so the intro goes... So let's break it right down, and even though there's a capo on the 4th fret, I'll be referring to all the chords as if there were no capo on at all. So with that in mind, we're starting on a G chord, and because we're in drop D tuning, that means that we're going to be playing the 5th fret on the 6th string, okay? So play that, and then with that you're also going to play the 2nd, 3rd and the 4th strings together, and just play them all twice. And then we go to our D with F sharp in the bass. So this 5th fret on the 6th string goes down to the 4th fret, and then the 4th string is open, and then on the 3rd string it's the 2nd fret, and then on the 2nd string it's the 3rd fret. Okay, so they're the two chords we're working with, and I'm playing it like that. So we've done our G, then we go to our D with F sharp in the bass, play that once. Same strings, and then back up to your G. So you got, okay, and then back to your D, okay, and then back to your G. So just think of the rhythm for the song, ba, 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 and very, very light percussive taps in between like that, okay? So then you just play that G again. The next bar, we come down, very light tap, back to our D, play that once, very light tap, back to our G, play it twice. Okay, so just have a listen. Just like that. Okay, then we play the 4th string, open, and then it goes to here. And this bit's really tricky, you have to squeeze your fingers right up, but I'll show you how you can simplify it. So it's still G going to D sharp, sorry, D with F sharp in the bass, but just it's gone up an octave, right? So I'm playing the 7th fret on the 1st string, open 2nd, open 3rd, and then the 5th fret on the 6th string. So that's our G. So you play that twice, all those strings. Then the bass goes down to the 4th fret like before, but on top we're playing the 5th fret, and then the 7th fret, and then the 7th fret. So you've got to play it like that. So you've got to practice just changing, because it's quite a squeeze. Anyway, we played it twice, the G, to our D once, back to a G, light tap again, back to our D, light tap, then back to our G twice. So like, and that's it. So if that's too hard, find a way to simplify it. Maybe you could just play the 2 E strings like that, or maybe, because I appreciate that this is quite hard. So just play around with it, simplify it if you need to. But that's your intro. You have gone. Then the 4th string and that goes, of course, into the 1st verse. So if you leave me now, take me okay, so it's so lovely, it feels great under the fingers, it really does. So the melody to start off with, we're going to play the 4th string open twice, if you, and then leave me now. So that's a G, so we're holding down the 5th fret on the 6th string again, play that with the open 2nd and 3rd strings, so all together, and then hammer the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So you got, okay, and then the 2nd string open twice, and then the bass. Okay, then I'll very lightly come down and kind of just knock into the 4th string just to kind of fill out the sound a little bit, but it's very, very light. Okay, and then just open 3rd string, and then E minor. So that there, 2nd fret on the 6th string, and I'm also holding down the 2nd fret on the 3rd and the 4th. So play those together, then pull off the 3rd string to open, and then 2 pull off to open again on the 3rd string, and then back to the 2nd fret. So that's just like that. So you've gone, if you leave me now. Okay, and then open 3rd string, and then we're going to a B minor 7. And what I want you to do is bar the 2nd fret on strings 3, 4 and 5, and hold down also the 4th fret on the 4th string. Play strings 3 and 4, and then play the bass on the 5th string. Okay? Okay, and then open 2nd string twice. Okay, so... Then we go to our full B minor 7 chord, play strings 2, 3 and 4, and then very light tap, and then again 2, 3 and 4, and then bass, and then I'll probably strum this, but just strum the chord like that. Again, strings roughly 2, 3 and 4. So, and then bass, and then we got the so that there, open 1st and 3rd, those 2 strings together, then hammer the 2nd fret on the same 2 strings, and then up to the 3rd fret on the 1st string and the 4th fret on the 3rd. So, like that. So then I'll play the 2nd fret on the 6th string because it's E minor, and then the open 4th string, okay, and then on strings 1 and 3, the 2nd fret, and then same 2 strings but open. So you've gone. Then open 5th string, and then we got. So that's 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 4th fret on the 4th string. Play those 2, and then hammer the 5th fret on the same 2 strings, and then up to the 7th fret, and then open 6th string, and then 2nd fret on the 3rd string with the 4th fret on the 4th string. Okay, then a very, very light percussive tap. When I say percussive tap, it's not even that. It's literally just that. Just lightly knock into the strings. You don't even have to do it really. And then open strings 2 and 3. So you've gone like that, okay? That goes back to our G, so we play our bass notes. Okay, and then strings 2 and 3, I think I'll probably strum that, either way it doesn't matter. And then you get bass again, and then quickly to our D with F sharp in the bass, tap, and then back to our G. Okay, so that's like that. Like that. And then again, on the count of 2 on the next bar, just a very light strum on roughly strings 3 and 4, just to keep the sound going and just to keep it going and to fill out the sound. Okay, but that's pretty much once through the verse. So let's go through it again from the start of it, nice and slow. So you've gone. If you want to dive more into fingerpicking and fingerstyle guitar, then why not join my academy? Over there we've got a whole bunch of courses, all fingerpicking and fingerstyle related for all levels. So if you're learning this, you're probably intermediate, maybe even kind of advanced level. We've got courses for you, intermediate, advanced, we've got courses for beginners. We've even got a course for arranging your own songs. So if you like this and you want to learn how to arrange your own favorite songs for fingerstyle guitar, then we've got you covered. So check it out. I'll link to it down in the description. And remember, you can try any of the courses out completely for free. Basically what happens is you go through that all over again, but if you think of the lyrics, you just do that open fourth string, as opposed to doing it twice like we did the first time, you do it 3 times. And if you think of the lyrics, and if you leave me now. Such a tiny little change, but put it in, and then but it just goes through the verse exactly the same as last time. So nothing's changed until you get to there, because then you get I just want you to know. Okay, so you do that. So you play all the way up to okay, and then bass, and then again exactly the same until you get to here. So there you play the open 5th string, and then 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 4th string, play those twice. Okay, so and then you get that. So that's 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 4th fret on the 4th string, and open 6th string together. Hammer the 5th fret on strings 2 and 4, and then slide up to the 7th fret. So okay, then 5th fret on the 2nd string, get the 3rd string in there too if you want to. Okay, and then bass, and then to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and strum, obviously targeting that 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So you've gone okay, and then bass, down to your D with F sharp in the bass, and then back to G. Okay, and then a strum, and then bass, and then very lightly just strum up, down, up. So there you've gone. Okay, and then that's all of the verse. Then it goes into the chorus. So let me go right the way back to the start of the verse and play it all through for you once so you know exactly what's going on. So we started with again, and if you're exactly the same as before. And then okay, and then of course we're in to the chorus. Which again is just so nice to play. So there we're starting on a C add 9. So I'm playing the 1st string open, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd, and then 3rd fret on the 5th. That's the chord that I'm playing there. So we just strum that, and then again just another light strum down, targeting the top couple of strings, and then bass, and then up on the 2nd string, and then a very light strum down targeting roughly the 3rd string, and then up on the 1st fret on the first string. So like, and then bass, open first string, very light tap, and then 3rd fret on that 2nd string again. Then we pull that off to the 1st fret, and as you get to that 1st fret on the 2nd string, play the bass again. So you've gone. Okay, then again just a very light strum down on the count of 4, and then we've got this F minor with a 9 in it, F minor add 9. So there, F minor, but at the 3rd fret on the 1st string. Play strings 1, 2 and 3. I like to roll my fingers, just think it sounds nicer. Then bass, and then the 3rd string, 1st fret on the 1st string, and then the 2nd string. So, and then strings 4, 3, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then open 1st string. So, okay, and then back just to a regular C, pretty much. Play the bass, and then we'll pull off 3 to 1 on the 2nd string, and then just a very light strum on the count of 2, and then bass, and then I'll just strum up, down. So like that. So that's the first 4 bars. You've gone. And then after that, it goes to E minor. Okay, so, you know, 6th string, 2nd fret, and of course, 2nd fret on the 4th string. That's what I play. And I'll just strum up on that chord. Okay, and then I'll strum down on the count of 2, and then bass. So, just like that. And then hammer open to 3 on the 2nd string. Then the 3rd, or just a light strum, okay, but targeting that 3rd string pretty much, and then up on the 1st string. So, then it goes to a C, okay, so you just hold down a C or C add 9, play the 5th string, 3rd string, 1st string, open, okay, and then it's going to your D, okay, D with F sharp in the bass, remember that? That chord there, so you've gone. Okay, then it's a D with F sharp in the bass. Play the bass, 4th fret, 3rd string, and then 2nd string, 3rd fret twice, and then go to your G. Play the bass, and then open 2nd string. Okay, and then tap very lightly on the bass, and then play the 5th string and the bass again. Okay, so from the E minor, something like that, and then we've got really nice this bit. We've played the bass, 5th fret on the 6th string, then on the 2nd string play the 3rd fret, then on the 3rd string play the 5th fret, and then open 2nd string. So. And then it's like an F minor with an 11 in it. I'm playing the 4th fret on the 6th string and the 4th string, 4th fret, and then on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, open 2nd string. So I'll play those together. Then strings 4, 3, open 2nd string, hammer to the 1st fret, and then off, and then as you pull it off, or just pluck it, doesn't matter either way, go to your B7 and play the 2nd fret on the 5th string of the bass. So then hold down your B7 chord, play strings 4, 3, 2. So that's like really nice. Okay, and then straight back to your C, just like before, C add 9, to your F minor, and you see, okay, exactly the same as before. But once you get to there, instead of strumming, what I'll do is I'll play strings 1, 2, 3. So, and then again it's E minor. I'll just strum it, and then strum it again on the count of 2, the bass, and then again just like before. Yeah, to your C, to your D, and to your G. So exactly the same pretty much, but then we don't go. Instead, but after that G, you then get goes back into another verse. Okay, so there, that's on the second string, open, first fret, and then third fret, and then we're to our kind of B minor 7, B minor with a 11 in it. So I just hold it down like this, I think. So anyway, you're playing the second fret on the 5th string and the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. You've played open 1, 3, then play the bass, then play the 2nd string 3rd fret again, very light tap, and then again that 2nd string, and then bass, and then open 1st string, and then we come down and play that 2nd string 3rd fret, and then open again on the 1st string. So like, just like that. Okay, and then it goes to E again, so E minor. We play the bass, open 2nd string, very light tap, and then 2 pull off to open on the 3rd string. And as you do that pull off, once you play the open, play the bass again. Okay, and then very light strum down, roughly targeting the 3rd string, and then up on the 1st fret on the 2nd string. And it's going to A minor 7, so hold that down. Play the bass, then the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, strum down, and then 1st fret on the 2nd string. So, and then bass, open 2nd string, and then very light tap. So going from that B minor, we got that. So there, that's going from a C, starting on a C minor. So I'm holding down the 3rd fret on the 1st string and the 4th fret on the 2nd. And then, so you play those 2, then play the 3rd fret on the 5th. And then 1st fret on the 1st string, play that with the open 2nd string and the open 6th string. And then 4th fret on the 2nd string with the open 3rd string and the 1st fret on the 6th string. So you've gone. Okay, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string with the open 3rd string and the 1st fret on the 5th string. So, and then 1st fret on the 3rd string, 1st fret on the 2nd string with the 5th string 3rd fret. Take that shape, slide it up to the 3rd and the 5th, then up 1 more fret, and then down back to the 3rd. So, like that. Back to the 3rd and the 5th. And then you're going to play the open 4th string, because it goes straight into another verse. So I hope that has come across okay. Let's go right back to the start of this chorus and play it all through once more nice and slow. So you've gone. Again. So from there, it's another verse, just like before. So you get to there, and then I go into the outro, right? So that bit is that bit, open second string, and then the second fret on the third string. So, and then it's your E minor. Okay. With that held down, I'll play strings 3, 4, and 6. Then the second fret on the third string. Then open second string. Okay, so. And then it's to an A, and I'll play the 5th string, and then the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then on the 3rd string, open hammer to 2, so like, okay. Then a very light strum, and then 2 pull off to open on the 3rd string, so. Just like that, and then, so that there, open strings 5 and 6, and then hammer 2 to 4 on the 4th string, then it's open 3rd string, okay, and then 2nd fret on the 3rd string, so, okay, so, and then we got this. Okay, which is exactly the same as the intro. Okay, and then it mixes things up. You get okay, so it's just that if you listen to his vocal, I'm not sure exactly what he's singing there, but he's going much higher. Ooh, just got to have you by my side. I think that's what he's singing there. So that's E minor. But you started with the 2nd fret on the 1st string, so play the bass, and then strings 1, 2, and 3, then a strum, and then 3 put off to 2 on the 1st string, so, and then A7. So all you need is the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Play that with strings 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, very light strum, and then open 2nd string. So. And then we've got really hard to slow it down. Okay, but what's going on? I'm playing the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, the 4th fret on the 4th string, and then the open 6th string in the bass, and then just think, got to have you by my side, like that. So. Like that. If that makes any sense, probably doesn't make any. I'm just talking gibberish probably, but I'm playing da 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 da, and then slide it up. So I play the 5th fret, then slide up to the 6th, back to the 5th, and then put off to the 3rd. Da 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 da. Sorry. Da 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 da. And then the bass. So. Like that. That's really the best way I could describe it. It's really hard. Okay, and then it's a light strum, and then again, just like before, and then it just goes into. So we've played it like that before. So that's nice and simple. And then you've got again. So that's just repeating. There's one more nasty bit, which is the. which is that, which I think he's singing. Ooh, mama, I just got to have your loving hand. Da-da-da-da-da. So, on the E minor, of course, the bass there, and then you're playing the 7th fret on the 1st string, and also strings 2 and 3, get that in there if you want to. You don't have to use your thumb, of course. Okay, I just like it like that. Then 3rd fret on the 1st string, 2nd fret, so, and then the A7 again, just like before, strings 1, 2, 3, and 5. And then 2 open on the 4th string, 2nd string, so, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 4th fret on the 4th string and 6th string, and then that 3rd fret again, so got to have your, alright, so I just got to have your, then it goes to the G, so bass, 5th string, strings 2, 3rd fret, and 3 in there. Play those together and then hammer the 5th fret on the 2nd string, just like that. Then on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and then to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. I think I said that right. 1st string, 2nd fret, and then to that 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So, and then bass, strum, and then just this again. And then that's where I end it. So the outro that I just played, the very ending, is exactly the same as the intro. So that last bit's really hard. I'll go through it again once more, really slow, and let's break it right down. So you've gone. And then the nasty one. And then one more. And then the outro. And you've got it. I hope that you enjoyed learning this arrangement, and I hope that you get lots of pleasure from playing it for the coming weeks, months and years ahead. Don't forget to check out my academy. We've got loads of fingerstyle courses over there for all levels. I'll link to it down in the description. You can try any of them out completely for free. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that. But for right now, that's it. Thanks so much. I'll see you again.